Hello, folks. Welcome back. Sean with Effective Leadership here, and another quick communication tip. Today's tip is around how we frame things. Framing refers to the way we think about or we look at situations, and it's the kind of the judgment side, but I don't want to use that word judgment because today's tip is actually about getting away from that frame of judgment, or sometimes they call it moralizing things. We get lost in these words good and bad. So we look at the way people do things and we typically put them in a category of good or bad. And we do that all the time. So our work was good or bad. Our performance was good or bad. The communication was good or bad. And what happens is good or bad brings with it what I call the judging frame or the moralizing frame, which locks people in because it's very finite. So if I'm good, I'm good. If I'm bad, I'm bad. And nobody wants to be bad. There's also very little variation or flexibility, that those categories tend to be black and white, good or bad. So what I recommend to folks is get rid of those words. Stop using them. Stop using the words good or bad. Even in small communications, stop using them. I want you to replace them with the words effective or ineffective. So this report that you're giving me is effective, it's getting the job done, or it's ineffective. I find that those words don't bring with them that same judgment and moralizing. They bring more of a scientific lens, which leads you to thinking about how could one be more effective or less effective. It brings that scale, that ability to think about things as the gray area. So give it a try. Look at saying effective and ineffective in your day and watch how that transforms the situation. Again, as always, do it with yourself. So I was effective at that communication, or I was not effective. And do it with others on your team, subordinates, even people above you, and watch how it switches that frame of reference and really transforms that conversation. Thanks again, and let me know in the comments how it's working. And if there's any topics people want me to dive into more or thoughts they have, by all means share them, and I'll see what I can cover. Thanks.